Here at Anaheim 2, had a good weekend. Chased a little bit in practice, didn't have the best heat race. I ended up going down the first turn and my throttle housing broke. Was able to get back to the truck, got that fixed, and then in the semi I ended up getting third. Didn't have the greatest start, I had last gate pick, so third place in that, and then for the main event I was like, well, I hope we find a great gate, as far as the prep behind it and ahead of it. So there was very few that were smooth and traction and wasn't rough, but I found a decent one. Made a few changes going to the main event and was able to rip out of the gate, man. I drove really good, so that was nice. Really helped us out, especially with we went 13 to the gate, so it's good to get the start, be out front, and from there it was like, all right, this is where it counts. Let's do this, and just try to focus on putting laps together. There in the middle of the race with Ken going down, we had to roll that whole section multiple times, and it was very slow, and it was hard to see that, obviously Ken going down too, it's just like he's on the side, he's not moving, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I hope he's okay. And so with that, by the time everything kind of got cleaned up, we had about 5 minutes to go. It's about 6-7 laps, and just tried to really run it in for the win. I had a decent lead. I knew I was just trying to gauge it. I kind of let Marvin creep up at the end, and I shouldn't say let, but I just tried to maintain my gap and not make any mistakes. With the track being tough, but it was nice to get the first win, round 3 here, and we'll build from here. And yeah, let's have a good week and get ready for next weekend.
Hey, last week and this week have both been really good races, and it looks like you're going as fast as you possibly can. Is this really all out, or you still have a little in the tank if needed?
No, I mean, we're going. I think we all kind of try to be smart, especially after what happened, seeing Kenny going down. I think we're like, all right, the track's going fast, it's nasty, and our 450s, we're up there for 20 minutes, and sometimes it's longer than 20 laps now, and the bikes are tearing up the track, and especially after the 250 main event, which is longer, the track's rougher. So I feel like I think we all had more to give. It was just like we have to ride it to the track to what it is right now and not get ahead of ourselves. That was the biggest thing.
Well, it was an interesting day. Definitely practice went pretty good. Really happy that the track was actually in really good conditions, and great job to those guys, track crew, covering the track with all the rain. We were able to race, in great conditions, on the track. So, heat race, that was a difficult one. I was not able to get a good start, and then it was difficult to pass, and those guys were aggressive, and we ended up going down, with Anderson and Freezy. But it's okay, try to stay calm, regroup, go to the semi-final and win the semi, and move into the main event. And then in the main event, my starts were not the best this weekend, but I was trying to keep it tight on the first turn and trying to be, on the top 5 or top 3, and it was some tough racing, seeing Roxanne on the side of the track when he went down, that was tough. We had to roll for a few laps, and he was not getting up, so it's tough mentally too. I mean, you don't want to see that, and hopefully he's okay. And then we were able to, I was in 3rd position, and obviously Cole Seeley stole his bike, so kind of give me that 2nd place. And then we tried to put in on the charge for Ryan, but he was gone, and it was too late. He was riding well, and keep it on 2 wheels until the end, and we got 1st and 2nd for Red Bull KTM, which is awesome. So looking forward to another week, another weekend, and that'll be in Phoenix. So for sure we'll be dry.